y'all. Now, you can't see, but look, my baby Celeste is on the screen. I was a little excited because this is my first time seeing her on the screen. She's so cute. Look at her. Hold on. She's so cute. All right, anyway. So I have a story to tell you guys. Ready? My dream last night, right? My dream. I'm laughing at it because I had a dream that I was in Danganronpa, right? I'm telling you, I have dreams about the characters because I'm so, like, invested in this game. I, like, have dreams and shit. But I literally had a dream last night that I was in Danganronpa. And it was a trial, right? We were in a trial, and, like, Monokuma was there, all the, like, whoever was there, right? I think it was just, like, the characters that are alive now, maybe. I don't know who, like, else was really there, but I think the characters that are alive were there, right? Like, Kyoko was there, and, like, whoever the fuck else, right? And I had, in my dream, Monokuma revealed themselves, right? They're like, oh, I'm gonna, like, I'll show you the mastermind, right? Like, here, okay. And then Monokuma just opens up, like the top half of him just opens up, right? And Celeste comes crawling out, and she's like, I'm the mastermind. And I woke up and I was like, wait, what? In my dream, it felt so real. I'm like, oh my god, I predicted that ending that Celeste was the mastermind. That is so crazy. And I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? That wasn't real. I was like, I can't, it was so funny. Like, oh my god, like, why? I'm afraid. I'm not ready for this trial. This trial is gonna be hours and hours. I've heard. It's going to be hours and hours. I'm not ready. I need a moment. God, man. Let's go. I'm scared. I'm scared. I can't do this. I guess I'm the first one this time? You're early, Makoto.
Listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? No. Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
don't worry. I'm sure they'll be here soon. And just like she said, they'll come in, they're like, ew. Byakuya. Why are you mad at me? What did I do? That's what I'm saying. They all are. Byakuya's mad at me. Yasuhiro's scared of me. And I don't know how Toko felt or Hina because I didn't go see them during the time. But like, that, I feel like whatever hint there was that like Monokuma was like trying to pin people against me or like showing them something about me. Because like, why are they mad at me? Or why is Hiro scared of me? Why is he mad at me? Like, he did something. Also, hi Kika, how are you doing? What? They arrived one after another, but they were all the same state of shock. Hina? What? Hiro? Silence? And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial.
you called for me and so I appear.
I'm late! Hi, Muffin.
I'm on fire.
Muffin, I'm glad you're here because I'm probably gonna need help and I'm scared. The anxiety's building up. My body is like, I don't feel good. I don't feel so good, mister. Anyway.
Ah, strong silent master, so wonderful. So cool, hot. My loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everyone. Everything will just be fine if you leave it to me.
My beautiful scissors!
With my sharp scissors in hand, I'll stab and gouge and shiv the master of evil.
But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys.
If it's what master wants, it can be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it.
Oh. Where am I? Okay, Toko.
Ooh, no human language can describe the disappointment
I'm feeling right now. Yes, same. Oh god.
Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing their gloomy ghost faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair, climaxium sorrow.
That's fine.
You're right. This is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair.
How strange.
What do you mean, this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I'd take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious derival. Begin the trial already. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared. Whatever.
In the name of my family.
This will be over in no time. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna pin the blame on me because apparently I think Monokuma showed them all something that had to do with me, and they're probably fuming, and they're like, this motherfucker. And I'm like, I did nothing. Listen, I didn't do nothing. Listen, don't be mad at me, motherfucker. Listen, y'all voted me last time, and it wasn't even me. Why are you all mad now? Shut up. Shut the fuck up. With an inexplicable confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. One by one, the others followed. Hina, don't give me that look. Bye. Okay, bye. Nobody made eye contact. Nobody else said a word. They just disappeared into the elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
But you know why that is, don't you?
Yeah, I think so.
however,
Well, you can tell us all about it soon. At the class trial.
You're right, I'm ready.
so
Ready to win, right?
Of course. I'm ready to win your heart, baby girl. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Bye. And then Kyoko was aboard on the elevator. I started making my way toward the opening, step after step toward that gaping maw. I'd resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calmed my trembling body, and finally on steady legs. And then everybody's looking at me like, motherfucker. I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper. Deeper and deeper it felt. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound too disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. What the fuck is this? This is the final trial site?
What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate?
Yahoo!
It's the long-awaited last stage! The always exciting final boss battle! And I'm gonna sit on this one, I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat!
Thrills, chills, kills!
Well then, let's begin!
Is he gonna, like, do the trial with us, I'm assuming? Maybe, I don't know. And this is where I lose my shit because I'm overwhelmed with this. I don't have many skills. I tried to get more skills, but like I was talking to people and I just couldn't get skills I couldn't get a skill out of Toko. And then I didn't get to talk to Celeste in time. Well, I got her thing, but like, I don't know. Shaking my head in my hand. So, wait, truth balls, no. There's so much stuff, man. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna... Alright, let me shake it off, hold on. Okay. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown, according to the Monokuma file, but this was before. So it's Mukuro, right? They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with wounds, but those were several days old. So, the stab wasn't the thing that killed her, and apparently neither was the struck to the head. The struck to the head was the titanium arrows with the duct tape glue that held them all together to like hit the person over the head with. But that's not what the final blow was either. Apparently, it's something else. And Kyoko was hinting at that it could be the wounds on her body, because they said they were at least several days old, but she could have been dead like a while ago, you know what I mean? Because again, the body could have been preserved in the bio room. This was I'm pretty sure why do we need this? I don't know, I'll just read it anyway. Some rooms have been locked up until this point. Oh yeah, this could help too, because like the bio room was locked the entire time, but somehow they were able to get tarp from the room. The tarp had the bio like logo on it, and that was in the garden room, which the bio room was locked at that time. The headmaster's room on the 4th floor, the bio lab on the 5th floor, and Monokuma door in the data center on the 4th floor, the 2nd floor of the dormitory. So yeah, the bio lab, the data center, and the headmaster's room, and then the dormitory. Monokuma room in the data center, open to reveal a small room used to command Monokuma. This is where the mastermind had been issuing commands to the Urson robot. Yeah. God. The tarp found in the garden had played a part in Mukuro's murder. Biolab had been stamped onto the corner of the tarp. The same kind of tarp was found in the biolab, so there's no doubt that this tarp came from there. According to the headmaster's report, Mukuro did not have a single scar or wound when she came to Hope Speak Academy. So she got them here, right? In addition, her physical features were as follows. Kyoko has confirmed that the corpse matches these characteristics. The phrase ultimate despair does refer to a single individual, but a like-minded group of people. 1 year ago, that group brought about the single worst event in human history. They are motivated only by despair, making them some of the most despicable people to ever live. Yeah, it said like 1 year ago that group brought about... So they were a part of the worst event in human history, right? So that's why I keep thinking the theory has something to do with like everyone here except me in a way. Because like... there's connections of like something happening to these people, or like a reason why they're being like re-killed again or something, or like even if that's like, is it even real? Like, are they like, you know what I mean? It's like nothing makes sense. There's like people losing their memory and stuff of stuff that actually apparently happened, but did it actually happen? Like, it's like I feel like it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like. There was a brightly colored box sitting in the headmaster's hidden room. Inside the box were human bones, the last remains of the headmaster. In his hidden room, headmaster kept a photo of him and a young Kyoko together. In the photo, the both are smiling. So I'm imagining they're gonna try and say, oh, like, how is that Kyoko's father? And then they'll like prove it, whatever. An emergency handbook was found in the headmaster's hidden room. This handbook apparently has no restrictions and was given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Like, I have all this information in my mind, but I feel like I'm gonna forget it. But I don't know. Like, ugh. The notebook was found in the locker on the second floor of the dorms. Yasuhira's name was written on the inside, and it has notes for a number of different classes. The pocketbook was found in a locker on the second floor of the dorms, and based on what was written inside, it's believed to be Kyoko's. There's some kind of message scrawled on the last page of the pocketbook. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. So maybe that's like what we're experiencing right now is like a second part of despair. Like, I don't know. The lab on the 5th floor seems to have been repurposed as a morgue. A corpse fridge has been installed in the biolab. It seems that a blue light comes on to indicate the slot is occupied. The number of blue lights, counting the slot with Mukuro's body in sight, comes to a total of 9, which is all the people that are dead right now. The photo depicts all the Hope Peak students wearing matching uniforms. Worth noting is that Mukuro is pictured while Makoto is not. Could that mean all the others are working together somehow? Yeah, that's so weird, honestly. It would seem while Toko and Genocide Jack share certain fundamental knowledge, their individual memories are separate. Kyoko attests that both the stab wound and the blow to the head were inflicted after death. Yeah. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all Hope Speak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Thanks to Monokuma's interference, Makoto wasn't able to watch the DVD all the way through. The DVD Kyoko found contained interviews between the headmaster and all the Hope Speak students. Makoto, however, had no memory of such an interview. Yeah, they cut off something at the end with Kyoko, which she probably said something different. I feel like there's so much to work with. If this, imagine the trial being so many hours, it's gonna be hours, right? And I only have 17 stuff to work with. It's gonna be fucking long. They're gonna go through everything, like, motherfucker, I'm not ready. I feel my back sweating.
Since this will be the final class trial, I've come up with a special rule.
What is it, bitch? Please tell me.
So listen up.
Okay.
If you can figure out Mukuro's killer and go on to solve the mystery of this school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win! And of course, waiting for the loser is the super exciting, super heart-pounding punishment!
I feel like I'm gonna fuck up multiple times. I just feel like it's bound to happen. Like, I can't, like, I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. Like, if I need y'all help, please help me. If I ask, I'm gonna try my hardest to do it myself, but like, holy... Okay,
Are
anyway.
you saying that if you lose, you'll execute yourself?
Yep, sure will.
And that's final? No loopholes? No wiggling out of it later?
Of course not. Bears never go back on their word.
Never mind all that. I just have one question for you.
Oh, you're taking this serious, huh? Are you feeling okay?
Is the mastermind only one person? Don't bother. I already know the answer.
I know you're gonna blame me, you fucker, and I'm not letting you have that satisfaction of killing me again, bitch!
You're all the mastermind, aren't you?
Oh.
You're all out to get me.
Oh.
I'm right, aren't I? I knew it.
What? Bitch? Oh. Alright. I'm gonna kill myself. Let's see.
You guys have all been working together, haven't you? I have evidence, so I know I'm right.
Hey, you stole my line. You're all out to get me. I'm sure of it. I have evidence of my own.
What a coincidence. I too have evidence to present. Evidence that proves everyone other than me has been working together.
What? Wait, hold on. This doesn't make any sense. How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
Is that the only one that showed up? All three of them think that everyone around them is their enemy. There's no doubt. This is a Monokuma set. How he set it up so we would suspect each other. And I have something that proves it. I'm presuming it's the image as well,
you guys
right?
have
Like,
all been working together,
wait,
haven't
no,
you?
it's
I have evidence, so I...
Hey, you're all out to get me. I have evidence.
What a coincidence. Evidence that proves
What?
This doesn't make any sense.
How can the three of us each have that kind of evidence?
it's like, motherfucker.
No, that's wrong.
I'm gonna make sure to go through everything. Like, I'm gonna read it like multiple times just to make sure. Like, motherfucker.
It's not just you three. I have evidence too.
What? You too?
The evidence you're all referring to is this group photo, right?
Well, yeah. Huh? Wait, but mine's different. With the picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right. Because in my picture... See? I'm the only one not in it.
Kyoko looking kind of... Look at Celeste! Why is she always just standing there? She's like... I'm telling you, she's there to look pretty. She ain't want to do nothing. I love her. But I was about to say, look at Kyoko over there. She's so cute. Kyoko's adorable. I'm sorry. She's fucking precious. Anyway, I'm sorry, my bad. I figured as much in which case.
Hiro, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it.
Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty important evidence.
I'm just laughing. Celeste is always fucking sitting in the corner. She can't be bothered. She can't be bothered. You see her always standing there? She's just like, okay. Okay. Kyoko's just always adorable. Look at her. Look at her over there being cute as well. This one too, it's just as I thought.
So the secret in these pictures has been revealed.
Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in on this together. That's why I'm the only one missing.
But you're in my picture. You're the ones trying to trick me.
So the whole purpose behind these photos was to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us each think everyone else was working against us.
Huh? I laid a trap?
Shut up.
A trap? How rude! What grounds do you have for such audacious accusations?
The proof I need to reveal Monokuma's trap. Each photo has a certain something in common. There's a connection regarding what person isn't shown in the group photos. And that person is... Right? Yeah.
I got it! In each case, the only one not in the picture is the person who received it. So, in the picture I got, I'm the only one missing. In the picture Hina got, she's the only one missing. And in the picture Hiro got, he's the only one missing.
As long as we're talking about it, I suppose I should show you my photo as well.
You know what I noticed? Every picture that they've shown, Junko's face has been hidden in every single one. I just noticed that too. They've been hidden in every single one. It's so weird. I just noticed that. Look, her face is hidden there too!
In other words, Monokuma gave each of us a group photo in which that person wasn't included.
And when we each saw our picture, we just assumed everyone else was the enemy?
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah, I thought that must be it. But how was that a hint?
Can I show you? Hold on. This is Junko. Right here, wait. Where's this motherfucker at? This girl. Let me show you, wait a minute. Wait, I wanna look at it. Can I look at it? Fuck, I can't look at it. You can see though, kind of, I don't know if it's hard. See the guy? He's like saluting. You see the girl with the pigtails? Her face is hidden right behind his arm, right? That's the girl I'm talking about. Her face was hidden in every single picture. The other two pictures, her back was facing the camera. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I noticed that. I've been noticing that. Wait, what'd she say? I forgot what she just said. Yeah, I thought that must be a bet. How was that a hint? Okay. Was she killed? The reason why I believe it's her as the mastermind, because first of all, it's weird that her face is hidden in every single one, but also, what is it called? She was the only person that didn't actually die to someone. So like, you know, in every trial, someone murdered someone and then they got found out and got executed. She was the only person that technically defied Monokuma, and then she got killed by Monokuma. She got speared to death and died. So she's the only one that technically died by like not getting killed. So she could have, like, there's people like in Until Dawn and like random games like that. Those people have like planned their own murder, and they were always like the bad character. And then they come back and they're like, "Hey, I tricked you all the way out." You know what I mean? Like, I'm telling you, Junko, you're an evil bitch. I know it's you, bitch. You a dumb hoe. Come on out. Come on. I'm gonna open the thing and then Celeste's head's gonna be there. I'm like, oh fuck, wait. Oh fuck, shit. No. But you know, there might be more to this than just Monokuma is trying to confuse us. There's something else that bothers me about everyone's picture. What is it? What's digging at me?
Can I see everyone's group photo one more time?
Are you gonna talk about Junko?
It's not directly connected to what we're talking about, but I'd like to double check something.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, I don't mind.
I'm sure there's something unusual about these group photos. What is it? I need to compare each of them one more time. Look, her face is hidden right there, with the pigtails in the pool, right? Bayaku's picture, right? Look, on the all the way to the left, she's standing backwards, right? You see that? And that one on the right, she's also facing backwards. And in that one, her face is covered by the arm. Is he gonna say that too? Are you gonna say it too, Makoto? You think of what I'm thinking? There's something strange about all of them, something I can't quite pin down. Listen, I got you, homie, I got you. Something. Group photo has been updated. Listen, I got you.
Just forget about the photo already? Ugh. Trying to trick me with such an obviously fake photo? I'm still pissed about that.
And on top of that, they went to all that trouble to make it look like we were wearing matching uniforms.
So you think they're fake? No. I assure you, they're quite real.
What are you talking about? There's no way.
Yeah! I don't remember ever taking a picture like that, so it's gotta be a fake. I'm sure of it.
Junko! Junko!
But you know, can we really be so sure?
My bees, now her name is Junkie Ho. Junkie Ho.
Huh?
Don't get me wrong, I don't remember taking this picture either. But is that really enough to be absolutely positive they're fake?
What do you mean?
The reason I don't remember this picture isn't necessarily because it's fake. There might be some other reason. Some terrible reason. An unbelievable but entirely horrifying reason. Fat hoe. Is it the DVD thing? I don't know. I'm trying. What is it? What? So what is popping out the most right now? Wait. What? I need to. So like N, M, S, and R have been appearing up? What the fuck is that word supposed to be? Hold on, let me think. I can't. I'm trying to think what he said. What word is that? Oh, what? I forgot what he was just talking about. Literally, he said, "Oh, there's like something else to that. Like those pictures can't be." Or let me just look. Let me just look at the words that are popping up, and I'll get an idea. Maybe it's not S. Am I? Maybe M? No, A. Alright? No, I don't know. Motherfucker, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell me. So... my brain isn't working right now. Okay, I'm just gonna assume... is it M? Okay, it's M. Is it... oh, wait, okay. Are you helping me? Is it S? Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright.
Now I understand.
Alright, there you go. I got it now. I got it. I just... fuck.
Let's say that somehow we'd all lost our memories. That could explain it, couldn't it?
I forgot amnesia was a word. I'm not gonna lie. My brain just turned off.
Oh, I get it. So we all just lost our memories at the same time and forgot about the photo. Makes sense.
And then he's like, not!
Has it?
Yeah, right.
You expect me to believe such an unbelievable occult-type story?
Yeah, we all lost our memories? That's just crazy.
It's only natural that they wouldn't believe it, no matter how much they refuse. If that's the truth, they have no choice. We can't move forward until they accept it. And there's another way to prove it besides those pictures. It's the DVD. But, like, where are we gonna show them? Is that why the screens are there? Maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, it's the interview DVD, I'm pretty sure. Junko a sussy baka.
You're saying we all got spontaneous amnesia? Since when did this turn into some kind of sci-fi fantasy?
I promise you, I haven't lost my memory. Ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
That's probably it, I'm
So
assuming.
the idea that we all lost our memories...
Is totally stupid.
Obviously.
There must be more evidence than those pictures, yeah. Okay, let me just like...
You're saying we all... Since when did this turn into...
I promise you, ever since I got to this school, I remember everything that's happened.
No, that's wrong. Those photos aren't the only things that point to the possibility of memory loss. This DVD does the same thing.
You're not gonna show us something indecent, are you?
No, it's nothing like that. It's a video of all of us being interviewed by the Hopes Peak Academy headmaster.
When you say all of us, you mean...
I mean all of us, including you.
You lie! I never did any kind of interview.
No, it's not a lie. Just watch the DVD and you'll see for yourself. The headmaster did, in fact, interview you.
What are you saying?
I didn't imagine you would remember.
It's not about whether or not I remember. You expect me to believe all this? That I I lost my memory somehow?
Well, we don't have any way to refute it, so we have no choice but to accept it as reality.
How can you say that? We're talking about living, breathing amnesia here!
To be honest, I have something else on my mind right now.
Something else?
You said the DVD contains recordings of us being interviewed by the headmaster, right? What were the interviews about?
The headmaster sat each of us down, one at a time, and asked us the same question. He asked us if we could accept the idea of spending the rest of our lives in this school.
What kind of question is that?
And how did we answer?
We'd say no, obviously.
Actually, we all said we could. Even me. I heard myself say yes. I could spend the rest of my life at this school.
Why? Why would you say yes to something like that?
I don't know. I don't remember a thing.
The same goes for everyone else. Nobody remembers. You don't remember choosing to live here forever, or even talking to the headmaster about it at all.
It doesn't matter if I remember or not. Even if I bought the whole amnesia thing, the idea that I would want to live here forever? That's just insane! How can I believe that?
Insane or not, we can't move forward until you accept it. Am I right?
You sure are, 'cause it's all true.
What?
I know it sounds absurd, but if it's the truth, there's nothing we can do about it.
Indeed. We only have one path in front of us.
Then we really...
Yep, you all totally lost your memory at the same time.
This is all making my head hurt.
And this isn't like some normal kind of memory loss. You stole those specific memories from us, didn't you?
Oopsie, you figured that part out too, huh?
Of course. There's no way we would all just happen to get amnesia at the same time.
But how could someone just steal our memories?
How? Come, that hardly matters right now. If I said it was hypnotism, would you believe me? Or we opened up your skulls and messed with your brains?
Hi, Angel. You want to come up here? Let me kiss you. Let me kiss. Come here, right now. It's Luna. Hi. Oh my God, it's baby Luna. Oh my God. Hi, baby. So handsome. Ow! That hurt. He dug his nail into my leg accidentally.
Would you really believe anything I said? How it happened doesn't matter right now.
What matters is figuring out what memories you took from us. That's what you're trying to say, right?
I knew I could count on you.
The interview with the headmaster, taking that group photo, those can't be the only memories we lost.
We apparently lived at this school too, at some point, or came to the school.
There must have been a purpose to it all. A reason for taking away our memories.
Of course there was a purpose. It all has to do with the original motive.
The original
You mean
motive.
the motive you came up with to try and get us to all kill each other?
That has something to do with the memories you stole from us?
It sure does. But that part's still a secret. Anyway, I'm sure it's not easy, but let's all focus on the class trial for the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Okay, so you want us to figure out who killed her before we do anything else.
So until we do that, well, either way, we have to explain every last remaining mystery. So the one who killed Mukuro, the true mastermind, is what we need to expose.
So who did it? Who killed her?
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here in the school?
Of course. They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
What does make me so sure?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is here. The mastermind is probably a million miles away. Because masterminds always lurk off in the background, right?
I'm positive they're somewhere in the school. Otherwise, there's no way they could have controlled that machine. Yeah.
So who did it? Who killed her?
This girl, it makes me so upset. Hina's just a silly girl, but I think Yasuhiro, watch him. Like, whenever he talks, you're probably gonna be more pissed off at him. He's, like, more stupid than she is. Like, Hina's cute, alright? But Yasuhiro is a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. Just wait. It gets worse. Hold on.
Whoever did it is the same one who's behind everything. That much I'm sure of.
But when you think about it, is the mastermind really here?
Of course.
Wait.
They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly. You're just making
The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Maybe I shoot that?
Because masterminds always lurk off in the
background, right?
Because it's like, they have to be somewhere in the school. They are. They're in the control room. So I shoot that, right? The control room. They're in the control room. But what do I shoot?
So who?
No, she's right. Hero is stupid as fuck. Female no, like, I'm not even kidding. He is fucking an idiot.
Whoever did it
Is the same one. That much I'm sure.
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course, they have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so sure?
Exactly.
You're just making... The mastermind is probably a million miles away.
Because I'm trying to think in the sense, so like Hina said, they have to be here somewhere. So like by somewhere, the Monokuma control room, right? Because I wouldn't think I would do a million miles away, because he's not. I could also do that and shoot. It's like, no, it's not a million miles away. It's in this fucking control room. Or it's like I shoot the other one that's like, oh, somewhere, yeah, in the control room. So maybe it's Hina's? I don't know.
Because masterminds always lurk off in the background.
I'm
right?
assuming there's going to be a lot of trial and error, but we just have to try, you know? If I get stuck, I'll ask you guys, but for now, let me just try, you know?
So
whatever.
who did it? Whoever did it is that much I...
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
No, okay. This is a flashback.
Shoot.
A million miles away. Maybe I shoot that.
So who did
I'll
it?
try
Whoever
Toko's
did it is
answer.
that much I...
But when you... Is the mastermind...
Of course! They have to be here somewhere.
What makes you so
Wait.
sure?
What?
Exactly. You're just making stuff up. There's no way the mastermind is probably a million...
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
I had the same idea because they could have, but like it's whatever.
There's no question that the mastermind is somewhere within the school.
I feel like both of them could have worked, but it just depends on the intention. And that's what I said. One of them is gonna work, but like it's all right. I'm not mad.
How do you know? Did you find some evidence or something?
In the back of the data center, I found a panel that controls Monokuma. The mastermind must have been using that to control him all this time. So there can't be any doubt. The mastermind has been inside the school all along.
There can't be any doubt. In which case, there also can be no doubt that the mastermind is one of us.
What? Why?
Recall what Makoto told us Monokuma said to him earlier.
I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
So if the mastermind is in the school, we have to assume it can only be that 16th student.
But how'd they manage to survive all of this?
So we're the only ones here? It's not me. I'm not the mastermind.
It's not you.
Well, it's not me.
It's not you either.
I blame Makoto.
Okay, listen, I was gonna say it's not you, but all right, Toko, thank you. Thank you.
What?
Why me?
Cuz it's super weird how you're the only one who survived being executed.
Oh, I get it. The only way he could have survived is if he was actually the mastermind himself, right?
Aw, nuts! You got me!
Shut the fuck up, Monokuma. Shut your stupid Junko ass up. Shut up.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Everyone, calm down. There's no reason to panic. The Mastermind's true identity will become clear soon enough. Just as soon as we find out who killed Mukuro.
That's a good point. Rather than wasting time bickering, we should put our minds to work solving this mystery.
Yeah, well, how much time have we already spent talking about the murder?
He's right. What more is there to talk about?
A lot. There's a lot.
If you want something to talk about, I think there might be one thing. We haven't fully established what Mukuro's fatal injury was.
Huh? But I thought we figured that out. She died when she got hit in the back of the head.
No, that isn't actually what killed her. It was something entirely different. Wouldn't you agree, Makoto?
Mukuro's actual case of death must have been...
I got it! All of the wounds covering her body. That's what really killed her.
Hey, now hold on a second. You did read the Monokuma file, right?
The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old.
It made it pretty clear. Those wounds were made at least a few days ago, so they can't possibly be what killed her.
Consider this. What if the murder itself took place at least a few days ago?
What?
What if, when we discovered her body, she'd already been dead for several days?
That's what I said, maybe.
If that's true, then naturally the wounds that killed her would appear to be however many days old.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, dude, there's the fucking morgue there. You can preserve their body and then, you know, reuse her body and cause another murder like scene to happen. It's not that hard. It's not that hard, Toko. Come on.
Because she had all those wounds before she ever came here.
No, she didn't.
Huh?
Nope. No.
How do you know that?
Isn't it obvious? She was the ultimate soldier, right? So that means, you know.
You're wrong.
She denied me before I could even say anything.
Toko, stop. I hate you. She loves being denied. She's like, oh my god, I'm so turned on right now.
Come on. I mean, you think I'm not weird, okay? At least listen to what I have to say before you deny me.
If you're so sure we're gonna deny you, why bother saying in the first place? Toko, you're fucking crazy. She is whacked out of her mind. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, hold on. So what is it?
Mukuro was the ultimate soldier.
Alright, yeah. Okay, that's not it.
She must have been in 100 different battles. So, when you think about it, obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
I think it's that.
Finished?
You didn't
Maybe.
deny me this time, Z-Wimsy. You made me go all cutesy.
Don't worry, there wasn't
Anything cute about it.
Mukuro was... She must have been...
So, when you... Obviously, she got all of those wounds in battle.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I need to...
You didn't deny
Oh, shit! I didn't mean to do that. Fuck.
Don't worry, there wasn't anything cute about it.
No, those wounds didn't come from the battlefield. One look at what was written about her, and yeah. Okay, I was just like, I fuck.
Mukuro was... She must have been... Obviously...
She got all the...
Oh my god!
No, that's wrong. No, Mukuro didn't suffer those wounds in battle. The file we found in the headmaster's room said as much. Despite the time she spent in battle after battle as a member of Fenrir, when she entered this school, she hadn't sustained a single injury.
To be denied so completely. Actually, it's kind of refreshing. Maybe it's because of all of Master's training.
He's just like, shut the fuck up.
Anyway, so we can be sure that Mukuro suffered all those wounds after coming to this school, in which case, they could be the very thing that killed her.
As a matter of fact, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. When examining her body, I found that her stomach and head wounds came after she was already dead.
Unless anyone has any better suggestions, I think we can say this with confidence. The wounds Mukuro sustained all over her body are what ultimately killed her.
So was she stabbed a bunch of times, maybe?
But if that's what killed her, then does that mean she's really been dead for who knows how long?
That's exactly what it means. When we found her body in the garden, she'd already been dead for several days.
So then, what about the little matter of what happened last night? Makoto, you said you were attacked in your room by a masked assailant. If Mukuro had already been dead for several days, certainly it couldn't have been her. So who was it that attacked you?
The identity of the one who attacked me, I can't think of anyone else.
I got
Oh, fucker, please. Fuck, get out of
The
here.
one who attacked me was the true mastermind. When we discovered Mukuro in the garden wearing the same mask, I naturally assumed she must have been the one who attacked me, but I was wrong. It wasn't her at all.
Fuck. He said it was the mastermind, my bad. I didn't mean to click it. Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just getting a little impatient sitting here listening. I think I'm gonna jump in.
Shut the fuck up, Junko. I know it's you,
Let's
bitch.
start off with a nice, easy question. Your assumption that I attacked Makoto is just that, right? An assumption.
I mean, it's a fact. Fucking the headmaster is dead.
You can't really know who was under that mask, can you? I mean, that's the whole point of a mask. The true identity of the masked attacker is Mukuro Ikusaba. At least, that's what I think. Do you have any evidence that might convince me otherwise?
No, there's no way Mukuro is the one that attacked me, even if I didn't see her face. Mukuro had a very obvious Fenfer tattoo comparing to the masked attacker. It should be obvious. So the Makumo file, it might be a flashback maybe. Let me think about both.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any idea who was under that mask. I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro Ikusaba!
You're wrong. Even without seeing their face, there's another part of the attacker we can use to prove it wasn't her.
Oh? And what is this other part? Is it the right hand? Or the left hand? Maybe the right foot?
It's the right hand.
Or perhaps the left foot? Or could it be the hips?
It was the right hand. Her most noticeable her most notable feature is the tattoo that marked her membership in Fenrir. The tattoo was in a certain easy to spot area.
So you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the
right hand?
What?
Or the left hand?
How?
Maybe the
It was
right
that.
foot.
Fuck, it was that.
Or
Fucking
perhaps
shit.
the left foot.
I was pressing the wrong
Could
button.
it
Shit.
be
the hips?
Okay. My bad, shit.
You never saw their face, right? So you can't have any...
Yeah, okay, never mind.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro
You're wrong.
I didn't know the second one was gonna
There's
appear.
another
Hold
part
on.
Oh? Is it the. Or the left? Maybe the. Or
perhaps the left foot.
Or
Oh
could
my
it be
god!
the hip?
I have to redo it, my bad. Oh, I guess I got it for it.
So you can't have. I'm telling you now. You're wrong. There's another part of the. Oh? Is it the.
Right hand? Or the left
hand?
Maybe the. Or perhaps. Or could it be the hip? You never saw it. So you can't have any.
I'm telling you now, it was Mukuro.
Okay, I was right.
No,
Yay! I did it! I did it!
Mukuro had a tattoo on her right hand, if I remember correctly. A representation of Fenrir. In other words, a wolf tattoo. But I saw the right hand of the person who attacked me. And there was no such tattoo. So there's no way the person behind the mask was Mukuro.
Yeah, well, okay. You got me. I guess guess it wasn't her. But that still doesn't prove that it was me. It could have been, you know, someone else, right?
Shut up.
Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I all have solid alibis for that entire night.
Yeah! We were in the gym tearing you apart, so it could have been any of us.
Oh, okay, sure. It couldn't have been any of you, but what about Kyoko? It totally could have been her.
Well, no, because, again, the control panel, there has to be someone controlling you at all times, and you apparently were being controlled when Kyoko was around, so it's, I mean, it's, like, someone point that out.
Uh-oh, no snappy comeback? Did I score a bullseye?
If you insist, I don't mind showing you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Huh? Show me what?
What do you think?
This middle finger!
I'll show you the one thing that proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it wasn't me.
Before anyone could say anything. Uh-oh. Kyoko was removing her gloves. Without thinking, I let out a gasp. It was more than just a little burned
Awful,
skin.
Isn't it?
Oof.
It happened when I was first learning to be a detective. I was inexperienced.
I thought you didn't want anyone to see those scars.
If it means we get another step closer to unmasking the mastermind, it doesn't really bother me.
Kyoko, listen, I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her. Baby girl, listen, I love you. You were strong today. You were strong. You're strong every day. I'm proud of her. Kyoko seemed to savor the words as she said them. Then she put her gloves back on. I'm so sorry, baby girl. I'm proud of
My
her.
scars should suffice as proof.
Baby girl is so strong. She's so strong. Also, hi, Waspy. How are you doing? She can touch me with those hands any day. That's what I'm saying, baby girl. It's okay. Listen. You could still get it. That's all I'm saying. Girl, you're pretty, but please keep those gloves on. Hey, leave her alone. Leave her alone, bees. Listen, I ain't hearing that shit from you. Listen, she could put her hands on me all day. It's okay. Hey, my fake lesbian, I am. Well, how you feel? I'm alright. This is the last trial of the game, and then it's supposed to end. So this trial's supposed to be hours. So, like, I'm ready, though. I'm fucking ready. My scars should suffice as proof. Okay.
Makoto, did the person who attacked you have scars like mine?
You always bring me joy and peace. I'm happy to bring you some joy and peace. I'm honored. It's finna get wild. It is. I'm scared. I'm a little scared. I want to know what happens. I know who the mastermind is, though. I know it's your little bitch-ass Junko. Fucking bitch. All right. Oh, sorry.
No, not at all. I'm positive.
Then this much has been made clear. There can be no doubt that the one who attacked Makoto is the true mastermind.
Yeah. Be mad. Be upset, bitch.
This is just awful. On top of my secret being revealed, I had to look at those positively grotesque scars of yours. Sorry. Did I say that out loud? I do hope I didn't hurt your feelings.
Not at all. You can say whatever you want.
She don't care. She's not bothered by your bitch ass, alright?
Sure, as long as it means pushing me farther into the corner, right? But I'm not cornered just yet.
You will be, though. Don't worry about it. You will be.
Because if you haven't noticed, the circumstances surrounding Mukuro's death are totally unknown.
That's true. All we know right now is she was killed a good while before this morning.
On the contrary, we don't know anything other than that.
You're not going to tell us she was already dead before we arrived here or something, are you?
In that regard, you have nothing to worry about. I promise you, without a doubt, she died after our little killing game began here.
Then somehow she was killed in secret without any of us knowing.
Hi! Oh my god! Come here, baby. Come here. A kitty jumped up to me. My kitty jumped up to me. Hi! Oh my god! You came? Can I kiss you? I'm sorry. Hi. You came to visit? I love you, okay? Thank you for visiting me.
And after she died, who knows how much time went by before we found her, right? Did the culprit stash her somewhere? She couldn't have been in the garden the whole time, could she?
If she was,
A morgue?
she would have been totally decomposed. Just like your brain.
Yes, that's true, that's true.
Then she was being stored somewhere?
But to hide a body here, to just store it somewhere?
There's only one place. I can't think of anywhere else the body could have been stored.
I got it!
The kitchen, of course, of course.
Mukuro's body was probably kept hidden in the biolab.
Biolab? You mean on the 5th floor?
Does she turn
That's
into
right.
Genocide
it's
Jack?
actually set up for use as a morgue. So it's the perfect place to hide a body. And it'd keep the body preserved at the same time.
Then you're also saying the body was moved from the biolab to the garden.
And I have no doubt that that's exactly what happened. In fact, I have proof.
The proof that shows the body was carried to the bioroom garden. There's something that made its way from the biolab to the garden.
I got it! What makes me so sure the body was carried from the biolab to the garden is the tarp that we found in the garden. When I was checking it over again, I noticed something. I noticed that some text had been stamped on one corner of the tarp.
Oh, it says Biolab.
Holy cow! How'd you notice that tiny little thing?
Makoto's nitpicky nature seems to have surfaced with perfect timing.
This proves that the tarp originally came from the biolab. In fact, there's a whole stack of tarps just like it in there.
So when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect against the sprinklers, and put the code on it afterwards.
Wow, you made everything sound so amazingly consistent.
But that's just a wild guess.
What'd she say? She said, when the killer moved the body to the garden, they must have grabbed a tarp to wrap it in. Then they simply left it as it was to protect it against the sprinklers and put the coat on it after. Yeah.
Where's your evidence? Prove that the body was wrapped in a tarp and moved.
There is no evidence. I was simply explaining what I think happened. But you seem to be getting pretty worked up about it, wouldn't you say?
You seem like a little rat about it. Yeah, so maybe.
Worked up?
Now that the conversation has turned to the topic of the biolab, you must be getting pretty nervous. Because the key to uncovering your secret identity is hidden within that room, isn't it?
Yeah, Junko. Is your body in the morgue? Is it in there?
Are you talking about unmasking the mastermind?
You see, the biolab contained an inconsistency. One so major it can't be overlooked.
An inconsistency in the biolab. Could you be talking about...
I can't hear you. La 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 la.
Such a child. Oh well, just ignore him.
I need to pull myself together and think. The inconsistency in the biolab, could you be talking
by
about...
the way, Makoto, what about that one thing?
What one thing?
What do you think I'm talking about? Your family.
What?
Don't tell me you forgot about that video message. So what do you think? Are you sure your family's still okay?
Why are you bringing that up now?
Your mom, your dad, your little sister. What do you think has happened to your family? Are they really as safe as you might have assumed?
Stop talking about that!
Calm down, Makoto. He wants you to get upset.
Yeah, I need to calm down. I can't let him get to me. He's just saying that because he knows we're getting close to the truth of the biolab. So if I want to shut him up, I need to expose the inconsistency and slam him with it. The inconsistency has to be that one area where the numbers just don't match up. Monokuma is diverting the attention from biolab. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, he definitely is, motherfucker.
Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are you sure about this? That's impossible! Are Are you sure about this?
Oh god.
I'm not listening!
Right. Was that not it? Fuck. Oh, biolab lights.
Are
That's
you
what it was.
sure
Okay.
about this? That's impossible!
Right, is it? Is it? Is it this instead?
I'm not listening!
Right? Is it that instead?
This should prove it.
Okay, that was that. Okay.
The inconsistency Kyoko's talking about is the lights.
What are you talking about? What about the lights?
Like I said before, the biolab also acts as a morgue. And as part of that, a giant refrigerator was installed in there. That's where everyone who's died is stored.
And it was set up so that when a slot had a body in it, a blue light would turn on.
In other words, if the blue light is on, that means there's a body in that slot.
But I counted up the number of blue lights that were on, including the one Mukuro was in, and there were only 9.
Why does that matter? You gotta give me the bite-sized version here, man.
9 lights doesn't make sense. The number of lights should be...
I got it! 10 of the lights should have been on. Any other number is incredibly suspicious.
Suspicious? Why?
That's simple. Just recall who's died here so far, and it should become clear.
That's right. That's the key to solving this mystery. Sayaka died first. See, look, she died to getting speared. Nobody killed her, and she didn't get executed. She's the only person. Only person. Junko was second. Leon was third. Chihiro was fourth. Mondo was fifth. Taka was the 6th, then Haifumi was the 7th. My baby girl Celeste, I love you, baby. Celeste was 8th. Sakura was 9th. And victim number 10 was Mukuro.
So 10 people in all?
That's right. Any other number should make you immediately suspicious. But according to the lights in the biolab, only 9 people were being stored there.
You're saying a dead body just up and disappeared?
I got it! The mastermind destroyed one of the bodies to get rid of evidence.
But if they wanted to do that, they would have destroyed Mukuro's body, since they actually killed her. And yet, her body was left alone.
Then, whose body disappeared?
It may very well be that none of them disappeared.
But if that's true, then why doesn't the body count match?
Including Monokuma's executions, there have apparently been 10 deaths, but there were only 9 bodies. That's the point I'm trying to make.
I'm completely lost. How can the number of victims be less than the number of murders?
The reason there are less bodies than murders, the explanation for more murders than victims. Why is that? What would it take for that to make sense? Yeah. Wait, no. Am I wrong?
Shoot!
I had a stroke, sorry. So it's the top one then, right? I should have read that better. The same person was killed twice. Because the mastermind didn't destroy a body. But I'm just trying to think, the same person was killed twice. Because they didn't destroy a body. It's just that one of the deaths were faked. Somehow. The mastermind destroyed a... I mean, I guess. They technically didn't destroy a body, but it's like... Because nobody was killed twice. Technically, the only person that was killed twice was Haifumi. So I guess the mastermind destroyed a body. It just doesn't make sense. In a way. Or it's like, I'm just thinking maybe literally. But it's not literally. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Let's just... No.
Shoot!
I need to go with what I want to go with. Motherfucker, I'm not reading the chat no more.
I got it! What about if the same person was killed twice?
Huh? killed twice?
Officially, 10 murders have been committed so far, but one of the victims may have been murdered, and then murdered again.
Murdered and murdered again?
If that's the case, there could have been 10 killings, but still only 9 victims, right?
Technically, you're right, I guess. Still, something like that.
Could easily have happened. No, it is what happened.
Sounds like you're already convinced. Then can you tell us who was killed twice?
It was Mukuro, of course. Before she was killed as Mukuro Ikusaba, she was killed as someone else.
And that's why the body had to be stored in the biolab until the moment we found it in the garden.
No, that's crazy talk. She was killed as someone else? Come on!
She was killed twice, as in she was killed as supposedly 2 different people? Is that what it's supposed to be? Like, I don't know. I guess I'm not understanding. It's alright.
Besides, who could that someone else even have been?
All you have to do is look at those bodily injuries of hers, and that will become obvious.
Nothing's gonna become obvious! Because Kyoko's totally delusional!
I can't help but read something and overanalyze it, and that's why it fucks me up. I don't just look at it and be like, oh yeah, I'm like, no, I think about like 100 different answers that could apply to that, and that's why I'm like...
Who is this someone else that Mukuro was killed as? Was it Sayaka Maizono? Junko Enoshima? Leon Kuwata? Chihiro Fujisaki? Mando Owada? Kiyotaka Ishimaru? Hifumi Yamada? Celestia Lu... whatever? Or maybe... Sakura Ogami? No. There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
So then... Wait, hold on. Let me just like... Mukuro died from the wound she had all over her body. She was the one that was stabbed and speared. That's why she has those wounds all over her body. She was speared, pretending to be Junko? Why would she do that, though? Ryan? Sorry, I meant... Wasn't there someone else who suffered the same sort of injury? Yeah.
Who is this someone else? Was it Sayaka?
So it's Monokuma-fan, I just shoot it, right?
Junko Enoshima?
I have to go around because it's way too long.
Junko Enoshima?
No? Is it a flashback? Is it a flashback? Because no, it is. She died from the spears like that. I remember.
Who is this someone? Was it
So wait, let me go through it.
Leon, Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestia, or maybe... No.
There's no way anyone was...
No, okay, do I flash back that and then shoot her? Maybe that's what it is. Because there was. I have to pick... Maybe I pick murdered twice and then I'll try that. Let me just go around again. I think so, maybe.
Who is this? Was it Junko, Leon, Chihiro, Mando, Kiyotaki, Fumi, Celestia, or maybe... No.
There's no way anyone was murdered twice!
Who is this someone? Was it
Sayaka, Maizono, Junko, Enoshima?
There we go, got it! Yay! I did it! I understand how the flashbacks work now, yay!
Junko. Wasn't her fatal injury pretty similar to Mukuro's?
What do you mean?
Well, remember what happened to her? She was impaled by a bunch of spears, all over her body.
And Mukuro died from a number of wounds across her body. When you compare that to the stab wounds Junko suffered...
Then the similarities match?
Yes, and those are the only fatal injuries that match up. That explains why those 2 bodies are actually one and the same.
So let me see if I have this straight. Junko, or someone going by that name, was stabbed to death with multiple spears. Then her body was kept in the biolab for however long before being dragged out again. Only this time, it was presented as the corpse of one Mukuro Ikusaba.
It all matches up, right? Those wounds Junko suffered could easily be these same injuries.
Then it's really true? Mukuro and Junko are the same person? Wait, so then... what does it all mean?
It means that there haven't been 10 victims, but 9, which also means that among the people we thought were dead, one is still alive.
And that's the true identity of the mastermind?
Who is it? Who's behind all this?
We already know the answer to that. It's Mukuro. She's still alive.
Shaking my head. Nope.
She took Junko's body and made it look like she was the one who died. So Mukuro is still alive. She's gotta be.
Nope. Not true.
Total silence? Then I must be right. I'm right, aren't I?
Mukuro alive. The only one that's still alive is Mukuro. Nope. Can we really believe that? No, there's no way. There's no way Mukuro Ikusaba's still alive. She's not. She's not because it's someone that rhymes with junkie and hoe. Let's see. Maybe Mukuro's fatal injury?
The body we found in the garden. It wasn't Mukuro.
No, it was.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma? Do you give up?
For that to be true, then that couldn't have been her body we found in the garden. Is that really possible? Yeah, it has to be her profile because like her like proportions and everything would have had to match. So I think I shoot her profile saying that because it's not her. It's not her. Everything else would match. No one in this game is smart except Togami, Kyoko, and Makoto. That's what I think at least.
It wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
That's right. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Why can you shoot that one? What the fuck? Wait, so, yeah.
The body we found in it wasn't Mukuro.
Then she's still alive?
Maybe it's that one. It wasn't her.
That's right. She made it look like Junko's body was her. So the mastermind's true identity is Mukuro.
What do you say, Monokuma?
I think it's the first one, right?
The body we found in the it wasn't Mukuro.
You're probably not it. Okay, it is. Never mind.
No, that's wrong.
All right, never mind. I'm doubting myself.
No, the body we found in the garden was Mukuro. That's one thing we can be sure of. The body's appearance and measurements are consistent with her records. Right, Kyoko?
She was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed 97 pounds. Her vitals were 31, 21, 32. Everything in her profile is consistent with that corpse.
And then there's the matter of the Fenrir tattoo. So there's no question it's her.
But if Mukuro's not the mastermind, then who's actually still alive?
Someone made it look like they died, but they're actually still alive. There's only one person it could be. Are you ready to meet your doom? Junko!
Here's my answer.
Bitch!
Junko is still alive. It's the only possibility.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, I'm sure. Oh, I'm sure.
Huh?
I admit, since Mukuro is undoubtedly dead, Junko does seem to be the only other explanation.
Thank you for posture check. I'm now sitting up straight.
But we saw her get impaled. She died right before our very eyes.
Because it wasn't Junko.
If Junko were still alive, the death we saw would had to have been some kind of charade. But you yourself confirmed she was dead, did you not?
Now that you mention it. No, but listen. I generally place my hand on Junko's lifeless body. It wasn't hers, though. Or... So I'm trying to think that... how did they hide the tattoo? Unless it was like makeup or some shit, but like... Huh. Trying to think about that. I did check absolutely, I can say that for sure.
She was dead. There's no question. Junko was dead.
So, the idea that she's still alive.
It must be wrong.
It's not wrong. No, you're not wrong.
And you're withdrawing your previous statement?
I know you gave it your best shot, but too bad. I guess your conclusion was a dud. Too bad, too bad.
This case hasn't been decided just yet.
Yeah, tell him. Tell that motherfucker, please.
Oh?
You haven't given up already, have you, Makoto?
No, of course not. There's no way I'd give up that easy.
That's all well and good, but how do you intend to solve the problem standing in your way? Junko absolutely died. Mukuro absolutely died.
Then both of them are dead, right?
No.
There can't be any kind of survivor story.
I think we need to look at this from the opposite direction.
Huh? The opposite direction?
Let's assume Junko is still alive. If so, how could she have survived?
How could have Junko survived? I checked her, she was dead, I'm sure of it. But still, if she were alive somehow, could it be that Junko's not the one that died? It wasn't Junko, but someone else entirely? Yeah! Maybe she used some sort of trick? Yeah, that's so crazy that you thought of that. It's so crazy. What is that? Is it A? Replicate? What? Is it replic? It can't be replicate, right? Because no, that's too short. What is it then? Is it? It's gotta be E, right? I guess it's E at this point, or A. Is it E or A? Or, right? E? Do I not have to spell? Wait. Right. Or is it? Do I just not know how to spell replicate? Wait. Or is it something else? I guess it's A. Is it A? It is A. Replaced, maybe? That's what I... Is it a D or replaces? Is it? I guess is it? There we go. That's what I do. Okay.
Now I understand. That's it. What if she switched places with someone else?
Switched places?
That's right. Before the spears could kill her, she got someone to take her place.
Yep.
Specifically, Mukuro Ikusaba.
Then that would make it Mukuro's corpse that showed up later.
Which is why the body's height and weight and everything match Mukuro's profile, right?
I don't know anything about this switching places thing, but... that had to be Junko who got stabbed to death, right?
Yeah, you're saying they switched? When could they even have done that?
I mean, the ultimate
Right when she was about to die? Like she used some kind of ninja replacement technique?
There's more than one ultimate despair. It's a group of people, so what if they were both a part of it? And then maybe Junko betrayed her and made her dress up as her and she killed her because, like, she wanted to make it so that nobody knew it was actually her. That was, like, the mastermind, so she, like, set this all up to get her killed and, like, do all this shit or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Good point.
No.
There's just no way they could have switched like that. So maybe the whole idea is wrong.
It's not, though. There has to be some way. I need to figure out how to explain how could they have switched.
I got it! The two of them may have switched places from the very beginning.
What? From the beginning?
Yes, from the moment we first met. if that's when they switched, then they wouldn't have had to switch at the moment of death, right? After all, the one we saw at that point would have already been Mukuro.
The thing is, like, remember, even at the beginning of the game, or like, I don't know if this is like has to do with like the thing, or like Junko, she was like a fashionista, she's on magazine covers and everything, and she was saying like, people are like, oh, isn't your face, like, or like, you don't look like you do in the magazine. She's like, oh yeah, that's all Photoshop, like, I don't actually look like that, whatever. But what if the actual Junko does look like that, and it's just all like, she was saying it was Photoshop, but really, that's just because it's a different fucking person, and like, it's not her actual, you know what I mean? Interesting.
Hold on. So, you're saying the Junko we first met was actually Mukuro all along?
Then we'd already met her?
I had like a normal conversation with her.
When we first met, none of us knew who anyone else was. So Mukuro could have simply told us her name was Junko, and we never would have known the difference. That would easily allow the two of them to switch places from the very beginning.
Wait, but Mukuro had a tattoo on the back of her hand, right? Junko never had any tattoo like that, did she?
You know what's so funny though? She's wearing the fake nails there too, like the nails. And then Mukuro's body was also wearing the fake nails at the scene.
She could have hidden it with foundation or something like that. If she did, it likely melted away in the explosion, exposing the tattoo after the body was extinguished. Plus, there were the fake nails found on the hands of Mukuro's body.
See, that's what I just said.
They were the same fake red nails she was wearing when we all met for the first time.
See, like, me and Kyoko are on the same page. We're on the same page again. Listen, I said it. Listen. I got you, Kyoko. I got you. Listen. I know. I know.
But if she really did use foundation...
Correct. Even if there was no tattoo on her hand, I couldn't say for certain it wasn't Mukuro.
Kyoko's another one of my wives. I love her. I would marry her and treat her like the princess that she is, and then she would tell me to shut the fuck up, and I'd be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am! I mean, she wouldn't say that. Celeste maybe would, but listen, it's fine. Listen, it's fine. I'll accept it.
So I'm glad nobody noticed that glaring hole when we were trying to figure out who attacked Makoto. But too bad for you, Monokuma. You can't deny it anymore.
Wait, so this whole thing was a setup from the very beginning?
If that's true, it was quite an elaborate plan to be sure, making it look like Mukuro was Junko.
The reason such an elaborate plan was possible is because the two of them were working together.
So Mukuro, the ultimate despair, teamed up with someone like her. In other words, it would be fair to say that Junko herself was also the ultimate despair.
That's what I done said. Yes.
What's wrong? Lost the will to fight back?
I think he's just afraid.
Afraid? What's that mean, afraid? Fear is only possible where hope is possible. I only have despair, so fear is an alien concept to me.
Then why haven't you been saying anything?
Because it's a bunch of nonsense. Junko's my secret identity? As if.
Then why did you try and protect Junko's real identity?
I tried to protect her identity? When did I do that?
So he still refuses to admit it, but he can try to deceive us all he wants. It doesn't matter because I've already figured it out. I tried to hide Junko's identity, and not just once, but twice. The first time was during our latest investigation. Wait. Are you talking about the group photo? Wait. Our latest investigation. I'm trying to... They just said... It's not letting me pause or nothing. I have to choose. Fuck. Okay, wait. I like how Monokuma just defends it by saying, oh yeah, you think that? Without any proof and everything, just believes him, yeah. So, the first time was during our first investigation. I forgot, I literally hate that I can't go back and like my memory is so bad, I don't fucking remember. Proof that there was 2 different times that prove, like, is one of them this fucking picture? Was this found in the investigation? No, this was not part of the investigation. Motherfucker, I don't remember. 2 times where Juko tried to hide her identity. Or is this one of them? I'm just gonna pick this because I don't know. Is it this? I don't think it is, but I'm just gonna... It's not. Wait, hold on. What matters now is presenting the right evidence. It has to do with what Monokuma tried to keep me from seeing during the investigation. Oh, shoot. Is it the DVD then? He tried to hide Juko's identity, not just once, but twice. The first time was during the latest investigation, so is it the DVD?
I got it!
Okay, yeah. I had to read it again, I forgot.
In the AV room, watching the DVD of our interviews with the headmaster.
It wasn't just the monitor, the DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, looks like it broke, out of service. What? It just happened to break just now? Now then, when doesn't matter, failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
You made sure I couldn't finish watching the video. And the reason you did that is because you didn't want me to see the real Junko, did you?
Oh, yeah! If everyone was in that video, of course Junko would have had to show up.
And if Makoto saw the real Junko, it would have been totally obvious that the Junko we met was an imposter.
That whole power outage thing was just a fluke.
No, it wasn't a fluke. The Mastermind definitely orchestrated that power outage. And that's not the only time they tried to hide Juko's identity. The Mastermind tried to cover up the one piece of evidence. I've got to reveal that. Don't forget the pictures they got too. Yeah. I didn't forget. I tried to show it as evidence and it didn't let me.
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up. That's impossible!
What's this fucking raw shit?
That's impossible!
Wait. Ah, fuck. I tried to pick it. God! Alright. Yes.
I refuse to give up yet.
I lost a few hearts from fucking up before. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. I'm sorry. Is it the group photo then? Because like her face was hidden and every single... That's what I was pointing out originally. I noticed that immediately. I hate this RAR thing. Like, what the fuck is that?
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? Are you sure about this? You're getting all riled up! That's impossible! That's impossible!
Right?
This should prove it.
Okay. He's a bear? But I know, but it's stupid.
The video wasn't the only thing you tried to cover up. You did the same thing with this group photo.
Uh-oh.
I noticed it just a little while ago, when we were all comparing the photos we got.
I noticed before the trial even fucking started, motherfucker. Please.
In all the photos, there's a certain similarity, an
Well,
unusual circumstance.
At the start of the trial, because they showed it at the evidence at the start of the trial. But I'm saying at the start of the trial, I noticed immediately. I knew immediately.
What's so unusual about them?
Monokuma is a furry confirmed? Yes. Motherfucker is. The unusual circumstance common to all these pictures. Juko's face is hidden in all of them. The unusual circumstances, Juko's face.
I got it! Junko's face. The one thing common to every single photo is that you can't see her face. It's hard to believe her face would just happen to be hidden in every single picture, don't you think? And on top of that, in this photo, you can see that Mukuro is clearly visible. So in other words, at that point, the two of them hadn't switched yet. With all that in mind, there's no doubt that the girl whose face is hidden here is the real Junko, which is why you had to have pictures that didn't show her face. Because if we could have seen her face, then it would have clearly revealed that the Junko in the pictures wasn't the Junko that we knew.
Xanadu!
I believe everything Makoto said is true. Junko and Mukuro switched places before we met either of them.
So she killed Mukuro, who had taken her place, making it look like she'd died. And the real Junko is still alive.
And she's the one behind this whole murderous situation. This killing game. She's the true mastermind and the ultimate despair.
Xanadu times 2!
With this, the identity and the crimes of the mastermind have been exposed.
No, wait, hold on!
Don't bother trying to deny it. There's no more room for debate. You don't have anywhere left to run. I'll prove everything right now.